Hello YouTube, Dbtgamer Show, Pokemon Play, part 78. In the last part, YouTube, we started the gym. In this part, we might finish it, I don't know.
We also went completely off topic and started talking about random summons, why Aeris is shit, and
I'm pretty sure we'll get plenty of emails saying Aeris is the best character ever. All you have to do is put a cheat code in so you can play her through the entire game with her.
yeah, I'd just like to point out you can't play her through the entire game. I have had a cheat cartridge, not a Game Genie, whatever the hell I call it. There are parts in the game after Aeris' death where all three characters who you're playing at the time sort of separate and sort of talk about what's happening.
We sit around a campfire, don't we?
No, it's after Aeris' death.
Oh.
As you're going through dungeons, there are times when the characters split apart and sort of talk between themselves. If Aeris is in your party, the game crashes because Aeris has no recorded dialogue for that particular point of the game. She's supposed to be dead. And when the game reaches that point, where
the game basically goes, uh-oh, she's not here, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, Aeris isn't supposed to be there. So there's lines of dialogue for the other characters, whoever happens to be in your party at the time. But if Aeris is in your party, okay, she'll appear. Because her sprite is in all three discs.
That's weird though. It should only be in disc 1.
Now bear with me. Her sprite is in all three discs, so it will appear. When it comes to actually that character's turn to talk, the game will crash because there's nothing for it to find. It's trying to find dialogue for a character that should alright be dead.
Can I ask one question? Why on earth is there a sprite on all 3 discs?
Because
That shouldn't make sense. Because she's on disc 1 and she doesn't really appear in the other 2 discs.
But she can.
But she shouldn't. So therefore they shouldn't waste the memory space. PlayStation just aren't really that big. Less than 700 megabytes.
Shut up and I'll tell you!
Sorry.
One of the optional characters, Yuffie Kisaragi.
Alright.
If you have her in your party, and you go to a town at the far western side of the map, it's a town called Wutai, which is sort of Yuffie's hometown.
Right.
If you have her in your team, that triggers an optional mission where Yuffie nicks your materia and you have to go and collect it, and then when you've got it all back, you can go sort of up this tower, fight all these bosses, and get Yuffie's ultimate sort of limit break thing.
I hate that stupid side quest. Yuffie, you are a bitch.
The thing is, this is an optional mission and could be taken at any point in the game, right. Even whether Aeris is in your party or not.
Oh, right.
So if you do hack Aeris into the game, at a point after she's died, you can still activate that mission and she will take part as normal.
Oh.
Because by all means, she should be able to go through that mission.
Mm.
So she can appear and actually interact in the later discs, providing, of course, that you have a Game Genie to hack her into the game, and providing that you haven't already done a Yuffie side mission, and of course if you have Yuffie in your party at all.
Mm.
So she is in the other 2 discs, but in any other scenario, when the game tries to access dialogue for the character that Aeris is taking over from, the game will crash because, well, she's not supposed to be there.
I was watching Game Tales the other day. There was released a new Pop or Fiction episode on...
Really?
On, is it possible to play as Luigi in Mario 64?
Is it?
No, it isn't.
Oh.
Only in Mario 64 DS you can play as Luigi.
I better watch that. I quite like their pop fictions.
Yeah, they're very good. It's a very good show. Anybody who's a fan of gaming myths, go to Game Trailers, type in pop or fiction, pop-fiction, and you'll have an absolute blast. There's one on Banjo-Kazooie, Stop and Swap. There's everything about Mew.
Yes, it's things like, can you find Mew under that truck?
You know,
can you actually resurrect Aeris? in GoldenEye for the N64, there's supposed to be an island somewhere off in the distance that has intrigued gamers because it's supposed to have some kind of infinite rocket launcher and the legendary golden gun that kills in one hit on some shit on single player. You're supposed to go through the entire game on the hardest difficulty, never die with using no continues and always get the best ending or some shit, and then you'll be able to get a key to a boat to jump on the boat and go to the island.
The way it works is beat every mission on every difficulty.
Right.
Unlock all the cheats.
Right. And
then kill the guard and get the key and then go on the boat.
So yeah, if you like myths like that, it's a good series to watch. They haven't made many of them.
They've made about 12, I think.
Yeah.
The thing that really bothers me though, they've done a lot that aren't true.
Yes.
I would like to see a few more that are true.
The thing is, the ones that aren't true are the ones that sort of everyone remembers. Like, can you play Luigi in Mario 64? Can you find a boat to get to that mystical island off in the distance of
originally
007 GoldenEye?
Here's what I heard. Originally, you could go to the island in GoldenEye 64.
It was supposed to be an actual place to go.
Originally, you were supposed to go over there, get your bungee rope, and then jump off the edge of the platform and then go to the next level. Because if you look at the James Bond sprite in GoldenEye on the N64, he has no rope attached to his legs. He's typically swan dive without a bungee cord.
So it is actually supposed to be a bungee jump. It's not just a leap of faith.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You need to watch GoldenEye, mate. You know, even though you don't like James Bond, there is some that are actually decent.
I hate James Bond. I don't like any of them. Okay, I know it's sort of, I know, the British tradition. Every Christmas you watch a James Bond film. My uncle has all of them, and I do mean all of them. Granted, most of them are on VHS, but...
Roll on VHS!
Yeah, my uncle's one of these guys who... I don't know, he just likes his old technology.
I like VHS. I have no problem with VHS. I think it's a pretty decent format for recording stuff. And
the thing is actually inferior to the one it took over. There were two... Around the time VHS came about, there were two sort of...
Oh my god, Rabbadash, this is going to be difficult.
Yeah. There were two sort of formats competing for each other.
Yeah, there's one called Beta.
Betamax and VHS. And Betamax was actually superior in sound, quality. The only thing it lacked was space. Or something like that. Something trivial like...
It was Space Adam, I think.
Yeah, and I don't know. It was superior to it superior to VHS in every single way, apart from one little thing. I don't know. Honestly don't know what it was. It's sound, picture quality, or space, or something about it. The way it didn't hold the information for as long, or something stupid, but. Which made VHS become the popular one, and people still use it when recording professional films and such, because I don't know, it's sort of it's more traditional than actual usage.
It's kind of a format that's just never quite died off, has it?
Yeah, even today you can still buy VHS players.
Actually, I looked in Argos recently. You can only buy those ones that combine with DVD players.
Well, truth be told, they're the better solution, because...
Well, they are, but not all VHS players combined with DVDs are recordable video players.
Really?
Yeah.
Well since no one actually records anything...
I once bought a video player and a DVD combi, and they were just video players. It wasn't a recorder.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, since these days we've got, like, Sky Digital and that...
Yeah, you can't link Sky Digital to a PS3 and tape though, can you?
I don't know, can you?
I don't think you can.
I suppose you can hook up the Sky to the TV, then hook the VCR to the TV and record through the TV. But since most skyboxes and such cable and that, you can set things to record anyway, and they'll store it on the internal memory.
Mm.
I do that all the time. That's the only reason I keep up to date with Doctor Who.
Oh, I use BBC iPlayer.
Well, I suppose I could do that. Don't you need an account for BBC iPlayer?
No, you just go on BBC iPlayer and just watch it.
Oh, I think I'll have a look at that later.
Although I have to say, you can get BBC iPlayer on your games console these days. There's one on the PS3 and there's one on the Wii. The one on the Wii's alright, but the one on the PS3 isn't really that good.
If memory serves, there's supposed to be something on the Xbox which allows you to watch Sky, but I never got it to work. I think you're supposed to already have access to Sky, a Sky box. So you're supposed to input the card that comes with your Sky box into the Xbox and then go onto their website and activate it through that. I don't know. It just after about 5 or 10 minutes of fiddling about with it, I just thought, fuck it, I'll just go downstairs and watch it on TV.
You know what really bothers me though? I was in a second-hand shop once, and I was looking on the shelf. I thought, how on earth is a Sky box on the shelf? Doesn't the company, when you cancel your contract, take that with them?
I'm not sure actually.
You know, I just thought that shouldn't be there, should it?
I'm not entirely sure how they hook your house up to Sky.
There's a satellite dish on the side of your house, and that's what picks up the
So if
channels.
you've got one of those satellite dishes in a working box, shouldn't that more or less work every time?
Well, if you're
regardless of whose house it's in? If you hooked it up right, as far as it's concerned?
No, because you have to pay for the signal.
Hmm.
You know, Sky
I suppose you do need an account with Sky, yeah. Now, there must be some way you can do it.
Mm.
Let's face it, a second-hand shop around Wakefield is probably nicked anyway. We're on 12:25, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know how many more trainers I've got in this gym, but I think I'm getting towards the end of it.
Unlikely we'll get to Blaine. Which is all very well, because I haven't really given any thought to a voice on him.
Some sort of scientist voice.
Is a scientist?
Yeah, brilliant. Alright, I'll do this one last train and then I'll,
We'll call it a night.
yeah.
So, yeah, that's about it, really. Not really much to talk about for the last couple of minutes.
And the other thing that I've been watching on Game Trailers lately is this excellent new show. It's called The Video Game... Oh, what's it called now? What's it called where a load of people get together after a load of years? It begins with R.
Reunion.
Thank you. It's a really...
You're playing Final Fantasy VII, mate. You should know what Reunion is.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, you haven't got that far yet. Never mind.
It's a very good show. There's this bunch of actors and they're wearing like a video game costume. You got one that looks like Mario, one that looks like Samus, and one that looks like Princess Peach. And I've just watched this episode where Mario and Peach are sort of like flirting with each other. No, Mario and Samus are flirting with each other. And Samus is like, "Do you want to help me out of this suit?" I'm like, and Mario doesn't really get it because he's an idiot. And then eventually he figures it out. He goes, "Oh." And then Peach comes over, completely drunk out of her mind, and starts shouting at Samus, and then Samus just sort of lays her out with a punch to the face. It's just awesome.
Yeah, fair enough. Sounds like a moron convention to me. But, hey.
I'll show you later. You're a right laugh, Adam.
I doubt it. Well, for those of you who are interested, I've recently joined a Minecraft multiplayer online server. If you do like Minecraft and like playing multiplayer, go to suicidegamers.co.uk. It'll give you the IP address for a Minecraft server, and I'll be on there. So, yeah, go check it out. They're always welcoming new people. Yeah, give it a go. And on that note, see you later.
Bye.